come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Don't cry much if you really, really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold, cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still cry much, game and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Don't cry much if you really, really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold, cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still cry much, game and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Don't cry much if you really, really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold, cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still cry much, game and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Don't cry much if you really, really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold, cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still cry much, game and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. In the rush, I turned off my mic. Nevertheless, a special good evening to you, to all those of you who are locked on online. A special good evening to you, all those of you looking at me from all over the world. You know, I had a very hectic weekend, and you know, I know we were all excited about the cricket and whatnot and the results, and we're going to talk about that. But you know, over the weekend, I was so saddened about the death of this 12-year-old girl. So saddened about it that I went down there, and today, you know, I did a full-scale investigation, but I'm checking two players in this dance, two suspects, and I'm still trying to put it together. I want to say a special hello to all those of you who are looking at me online. Today we got that blue tick on our Facebook, and I think that's one of our social media persons were telling me that's great when you got that. When you get that, sorry, we got a blue tick, so that says a lot. I don't know whatever it says, but whatever, we are reaching a lot of people, and also what was sad also, I tell you, and this happened on Saturday, I know, on Sunday I went down to that the St. Madeleine area with respect to the 12-year-old girl, and then on Saturday, wow, this was really sad. This guy fell from a forklift, a lift at Sunshine Snacks. And I know emotions ran very, very high. Look where the body is. If we can remove the CG bar, please. Right? Look at the body, look at the height. He fell from the basket. No harness, nothing. Okay, no harness. He had on no harness. And I'm just waiting there. We are waiting. I know sometimes, and people must understand when these things happen, families get emotional. It's death. I mean, we deal with it every day. I deal with it every day. I have seen persons fall down on the ground, collapse. I have been there when bad news. I remember a particular person we were looking for, and I am sitting there with the mother. I am sitting there with the mother and her sisters and them, and somebody called my phone and said, "Where are you right now?" Mm-hmm. You know, sometimes when somebody call your phone but they're asking you the whole question, and you know you just can't talk. You know there are people like that, you just can't talk. Where is right now? Where are you doing right now? Yeah. Okay, So what happened? Well, say something. You know there are people like that? Only to be told. A police called me and he said, "Where are you right now?" Because they know that we were paying special attention to that incident. And they said, "They just find the girl." I said, "Oh my God." I said, I don't want to be the bearer of that news. I said, "You all come up here and you be the bearer of that news." I don't want to be the bearer. But just, even with this guy who died by he went up into the basket there and he fell. That was sad. But you know what was really sad about this whole thing? They were acting up at the police station there in Barataria. And you're telling me that they were even threatened. They were threatened that the police would lock them up and they're going to call task force to deal with the family. And my God, what you all should have called task force for is when the 20 blocks of marijuana went missing. We're not hearing about that. Is that under the carpet? Because all I know, there's a video. There's a video with a particular officer taking up the drugs, reversing his van in station. Where's he keep back? But had it been a small man, had it been a small person, boy, I tell you, he would have known, as my grandmother used to say, he would have known where barley grows. He would have known where barley is really grow. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a soldier among 2 killed in police-involved shooting in Sandy Grande. I'm on to that also. I met with family members today. And the other person, Nuki, who lives next door to the soldier, he had a track record, but he's out of prison now. And he's here for 1 year out. He's riding his bike and motorbike and whatnot. Did we have a photo of the prison officer? Yeah, sorry, the soldier, yeah. And let me tell you this. Strange enough, ladies and gentlemen, the soldier, he is in Joint Army Police Patrol. He works with the police as a joint army officer, regiment army, and he works there with the police, Joint Army Police Patrol. And they said the police had information that there was a plot. Not a robbery, you know. There was a plot, which means to say there was a plan. A plan. Boy, you should see where they killed them. It didn't have a camera right or nothing. But nevertheless, that's a very interesting case. And then another soldier died because he was shot by a guard in emergency branch. He was shot. He did not know he's alive. He was shot multiple times while he was beating his girlfriend. While the policeman beating the girlfriend and the soldier got involved. This is the guy who did the shooting. This is the police officer who did the shooting. Now, it is alleged, let me correct it. He had an altercation. The policeman had an altercation with his girlfriend. I don't know where the army man came from. Where the soldier came from, and he started a party fight and he was shot multiple times. I don't know what they're fighting for. I don't know. Also, a body was dragged. You should have seen that, where a man was dragged on the highway. But there's a walkover. And they did not use the walkover, but I know they had put a caution tape because the walkover started to rotten. The metal started to rotten there. On the walkover. I don't know if we have a shot of the walkover. We suppose have a shot of that walkover because we have been there numerous times. That's the walkover right in Chase Village. And what was very interesting also, you know that walkover, the amount of people get knocked down there, And sometimes we need to give credit where credit is due. I tell you, I've been around for so long. You see that guy called Prakash Ramada? He's a nice fella, Prakash Ramada. He's a nice guy. I will tell you why he was a nice guy. Many years ago, he was the MP for that area. And I think he was the MP for that area. And he had a Santa Claus. Well, he played Santa Claus. At the time he played Santa Claus. Yeah, and he was very instrumental. And sometimes, people don't like to hear these things. But you have to give credit where credit is due. That walkover, that's the guy who really, lobbied for that walkover for the safety of the residents coming, leaving Carlson Field and going across to the next side of the highway, That was the guy. I can remember that walkover there when it was built many years ago. So sometimes, also ladies and gentlemen, a beach outing ends in sorrow after mover man drowns at Chagarama's Anderson Smith of Poinsettia Drive. Yeah, I tell you the beach, the sea has no branch. But I will tell you something, what we're going to focus on today, what am I going to focus on today, ladies and gentlemen, is that 12-year-old girl, Mariah Seenath. And her mother is in front. I spoke to the dad, and I started an intense investigation, but I want to run through some of the stories first, just to let you know about what exactly went on, because that interview is a bit long. It is a bit long, so it's going to take up a lot of my show, but I don't want to run and jump to another topic or jump to another story and just leave it. Sometimes when you, the public, really pay attention and you listen, and that is why every day I encourage you to go to I.A.N Network on Facebook and I.A.N Network on YouTube and watch and share the videos. Keep sharing it. Keep liking the page so you'll get breaking news. This is the only, let me tell you something. You can say what you want. There's nobody that could compete with us when coming to headline news here in Trinidad and Tobago. Nobody. There's nobody. I have been able to put together a team, and we run a very tight run. We do tight pace, and we get the news ready for you. And that is why maybe sometimes I might have an attitude. I have an attitude when coming to my work, but look at the result of it. Look at the result. And I tell people that sometimes you really need, you can't be complacent as a businessman, as a owner of a company. You have to be stern. You have to know that you are steering the ship, not only workers, but you, because workers come, workers go, but you always at the helm of everything here. And I could always tell people from the 16th of December to now, ladies and gentlemen, from the 16th of December to now, 147 million persons have watched Crime Watch, know about our product. From the 16th of December when nobody was around. And I keep telling people that at the end of the day, it is all about bringing the news to you. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a fast break. We're going to run some of the news. Also, there was a terrible accident on the Grand what's the name of that highway? Elmina Clark Allen Highway, a terrible accident. I don't know if he has succumbed to his injuries, we don't know. But I saw that maybe he was breathing a little bit slow, and that's why I need to be careful on Nations Road. And I'm scared for those young people who now getting license at 17. Up to me, You go do a defensive course driving, test, practice and whatnot. 17 is too young to put on the road. Even though there was he looks like an older driver. He looks like in his late 30s or 40s. But at the end of the day, there are so many young drivers out here coming out, and they don't know the road, They don't know the road. Like somebody was showing me what day somebody bought a nice, and I don't want to say because I know the person watching, bought a fancy car for their son. And he's and I said, that is a very, it may look good. Everybody wants the best for their children, but you have to be careful on the road. You have to be careful because, my God, I have gone to scenes where I have seen people, parents, come with a car, crossing highway, and only asking, is he in the ambulance? Where is he? He's not answering his phone. Oh, Mr. Allen, hi, how you going? Well, I just came. I parked across here, but I know my son was involved in a little accident. Just a little accident. But the police said he's okay. They saw where the ambulance took him, and I am standing there like, speak to the police officer. Speak to the police officer. Lo and behold, the son is covered on a white sheet, under a white sheet. Yeah, so you have to be very careful. The road is a serious thing, serious thing. We're going to take a fast break. When we come back, we'll continue.
The I.A.N Show will be right back.
To our loyal fans and growing audience, with just $1 you can support our operations and contribute to the work that we do. Contribute while you're watching. Send your contributions to our PayPal account at oneian.allen@gmail.com and our First Citizens account. Swift code provided for international transfers.
Chiclesia Limited, the Caribbean's largest manufacturers of plain and printed paper bags, leaders in plastic bags, vermicelli, split piece powder, and greaseproof paper, ideal for doubles, french fries, and sandwiches. Supplying stores nationwide. For quality products, trust Chiclesia Limited, 665-3336.
Dreaming of a home to call your own? Start now with freehold land in Grand Couva for just $148,000, only 15 minutes from the highway. No waiting, you can build right away. Call us today and make that dream a reality.
Enroll your child today at CTS College's private primary school. Classes are online and taught by qualified and experienced teachers. Our fun and engaging sessions are recorded for further review. We cover the full range of SEA subjects with preparation for success. Students from first year to standard 5 are welcome to join, and with our competitive rates and flexible payment plans, it's easy to enroll. Sign up today at CTS College.
Innovate your space with Felicity Furniture and Appliances. Our pieces are of top quality, stylish and affordable. Dining and patio sets, sofas, wardrobes, freezers, beds, stoves and more. Visit our showroom at Lot 10B Pier Road, Felicity Chaguanas. Quality you can trust, style you love.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595 to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Need quality material for your roof fast? Express Roofing Company Limited has you covered. From corrugated galvanized to new wave, we manufacture it all. Custom C and Z purlins standing seam made to your specs. Call or visit us in Sanger Grande today for quality material done right.
Are you embarrassed by excessive hair loss, itchy flaky scalp, receding hairline, teenage and adult cystic acne, open pores, old scar marks, puffy dark eye circles, age spots, black lips, psoriasis, eczema or dermatitis? Do you want to get rid of deep lines and wrinkles, stretch marks, cellulite and discoloration around the neck, arms and between the legs? For a professional consultation and a microscopic analysis with Miss Baden, who has over 30 years of experience, call 673-7418 now.
Say goodbye to ordinary sofas. Introducing Sofa Factory, where you design and customize your dream set. Buy only the pieces you want, in the color you prefer, tailored to complement your space. Create a sofa that's uniquely yours. Our fabrics are very durable, some even stain-resistant and pet-friendly. Don't settle for what's available. Get a set made to suit your home. Visit our showrooms, conveniently located in Kunupir and Arima. The Sofa Factory. Come and experience the new way to shop for furniture.
For over 85 years, Sarin Sampath Limited has been a trusted source for quality local and imported lumber. And for the last 10, our hardware division has delivered everything from top-grade tools to electrical, plumbing, and building supplies. Sarin Sampath, everything for your home repair and construction projects.
Is your home ready for a stunning makeover? At Classic Tiles, our newest arrivals are here, featuring breathtaking tiles and SPC flooring that turn ordinary spaces into extraordinary places. From sleek modern designs to timeless classics, we have the quality and variety of tiles to fit every style and budget. Plus, find all your tools, kitchen and bathroom accessories, everything you need, under one roof. But don't wait. These exclusive new collections are moving fast. Visit Classic Tiles showroom today.
Have I.A.N live and in person at your business and showcase your product and services to over 100 million viewers across the I.A.N network. This is your chance to let millions know about your company or services. Book your live from 30 minutes or more and watch your business be transformed with I.A.N Live. To book your live, contact I.A.N at 225-4327 or call our offices at 225-3250 or 389-7018. Don't miss this opportunity. Call and book today.
Why wait to own land? Secure your lot. 3 minutes from the Rio Claro Junction, only $255,000. Pay just $25,000 down in 1917 monthly for 10 years with private financing. No waiting, start building right away. Call and make it yours today.
Trinidad, Real Republic savings is on at Passad the Food King. Get instant savings on Swiss tomato ketchup 750 ml 3 packs now $20. Josing noodles broad and fine 200 grams 5 packs now $20. Karibi parboiled rice 400 grams 6 packs now $20. Grace tropical rhythms 1 liter 3 packs just $25. Coca-Cola soft drinks 20 ounce 5 bottles now $19.99. Flavored ice cream assorted 3.2 liter now $44.99. Ibis all-purpose flour 2 kg 2 packs now $30. Sierra chicken franks 340 grams 3 packs now $25. Central Farm halal local duck cut up 4 pounds now $94.99. Nestle green butterfly milk 250 ml 3 packs for $20. Lotus soybean oil 500 ml 2 bottles just $18.99. Brunswick tuna flakes 142 grams 3 tins for just $20. Fresh Harvest green pigeon peas 425 grams 2 tins only $18.99. Santa Rosa chicken Guyana sausages 4 tins now $20. These deals end September 25th or while stocks last.
Quality value, that's our way. A real Burside, we're here to stay. The Food King Burside.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. You know, just to let you know, a fatal fall. There was a fatal fall. Worker plunges from forklift basket at Associated Brand warehouse on Saturday. A forklift operator at Associated Brand Limited tragically lost his life in a workplace accident on Saturday evening. Police identified deceased as Lionel Reese of Critchlow Trace, Chinapoo Village, Mova, who had been employed with the company for the past 4 years. And I want people to know that I did meet with the relatives. I met with the relatives. Yeah, I met with the mother and the person that he's living with, his common-law wife.
I hear him talking and thing, and I went inside. This morning he get up. I did not hear him that he wake up late, and he was talking to the little boy because the little boy is very hardened. Right? And that was all I know about my son after. I don't know nothing else.
Go to work and whatnot, and you never know when it's going to be the last time. And somebody leave people so bitter out here, somebody leave vex and all kind of thing home, and you don't know because he just lost his life. I can't even spoke to his common-law wife. There's his common-law wife. They have, I mean, he have a child with her and what, so she's next of kin, right? This is the woman here.
When I was home, and I got one set of calls on my phone. So, I see my supervisor call from work, my aunt called from work. So, I want to know what's going on. So, my aunt called me and tell me that let him fall off the forklift front. Lionel. Right?
This is sunshine, suck straight across there.
Right, straight there. Fall off the forklift from work.
Fall off the forklift?
Yeah.
Forklift?
Yeah. And died. So, I want to know what's going on. So, I rushed down the road here.
Right, so, you know, we have all that to tell you because in details, but nevertheless, you know, well, you have to leave it for the investigations and whatnot. I told the family that, and I spoke to the mother. It was so sad. The mother, you know, at the end of the day, that is your child, that is her child father, that is the person she lived with. So everybody, emotions ran high at Barataria, in front of Barataria police station, because everybody know that area is right by Barataria police station. The policeman say, lock them up, call task force. Wow, unbelievable. And I go on and I talk to people so nice, I wouldn't believe it. But I'll keep you posted with that. Also, ladies and gentlemen, also as we continue, a soldier was killed among two killed in police-involved shooting. Now, this is a very serious thing, because one of the guy, he has been identified as Cheyenne Nuki Trancoso and his 25-year-old friend Enrique Garcia. Now, let me explain something here. This fella here, he's in the joint Army Police Patrol, so he works with the police, right? This boy here, he came out from prison about a year plus now. He has his little motorbike, so this Enrique, his neighbor, was moving him around. Okay? So, but it kind of funny. I don't know. It makes me think all sorts of things, because where they were killed, and they live just 2 minutes away, because do you know, these two people here, the army fella and Nuki, they are neighbors, next door neighbors, and they grew up with each other, so they are friends. So it's not a matter, you don't want to stereotype somebody because, he come out from jail. I mean, first suspect, he was the target, but I can't say, but something is adding up in that. Something is not adding up. And I don't know if maybe they saw men of African descent in a what kind of car is that again? A vessel. And they say, the car is a stolen car, but the car belonged to the army boy. That is his car. But you should see how they shoot up that car. You should see how they shoot up that car. That warrants an investigation, yeah? And I did meet with the relatives today. Go ahead. Just let me show you. I just teasing it to let you know. I went to the scene.
When I seen this morning, they
not deserve to die so.
And you see, I'll tell you something, yeah? Sometimes in life, association is a very serious thing.
I say that.
Association. There's the person who wasn't working in a bank. He wasn't working in a church. He have a track record. When I went and find out, I say association. But I the boyfriend, you don't know, I don't know. But just by the corner where they were shot. And I have all that stuff to show you, eh? I started an investigation. I'm still putting those two clips you saw. I'm still putting the Sunshine Snacks this. And just like, you're thinking now, but they are neighbors. But how come police wait until they reach in the dark? Was it that they saw a vessel and they feel the vessel stolen? Not because someone might be of African descent that they can't own something, eh? Let me tell you that, yeah? Sometimes we quick to stereotype people, eh? Quick to stereotype people. I remember somewhere, and boy, you'll be surprised how people, money talks, but wealth whispers. People who possess a lot, people who have things, don't talk about it. They don't talk. They don't talk. So that warrants an investigation. So I just had to tell you that. And then coming from there was an accident on the Elmina Clark Highway. Right there. A terrible accident. The new highway. And this is the number of the vehicle. This is policewoman here, a really nice policewoman here. The guy was in the car, the Elmina Clark Allen Highway, where he was driving a brown Nissan Sentra PBL 9524. So we were there after doing those stories there, so I was just watching. I didn't really come there, but I told my cameraman, just take a shot. Look, he was in the car there, really sad. And he was breathing, and this policewoman was so nice. She was so nice along with other officers there. She was so nice, but this is sad. And that's why I tell you something, this place called the road is such a serious thing. It could happen, the bend, you see that bend, the sharp bend. And somebody was telling me there are always accidents there. The bend is very sharp. Very, very sharp. Very, very sharp. Very, very sharp. And there's the number, the card, 9524. We don't know where he's from. We don't know. We you know, that's all we have. And that's why I told my camera guy, put up. I remember when we were going to Valencia, I believe, or the Toco main road with the trucks. Valencia Old Road, when all the two trucks collided. And when we put up, that family members saw that on our fan page, and immediately, because nobody, we had to do it this way, so somebody would have seen this one time. I'm sure his family members saw this the moment we posted it up, because remember, we have, almost a million plus locked on. We can send a video to 1 million people one time. More than 1 million. So the fire officers, they did well. We have a little video, but we're going to post that video. You're going to post that video. Video shortly. We're going to post it now. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, a deadly midnight fire claims the life of a 64-year-old man in Couva. A 64-year-old man perished in a late-night house fire in California, Couva, on Saturday, September 20th. 2020, police said around 11:30, officers responded to a report of a blaze at Southern Main Road, where number 54 Southern Main Road. Fire stations, where firefighters from the Savanna Fire Station and Central Fire Prevention Unit were already battling the flame. The fire was extinguished and responders discovered the child remained on the lower floor of the house structure. It was later identified Christian Changur of the same address. This was the third fire we have had where it claimed someone life. The third fire. Just on Tuesday, 16th of September, Amit Singh was found burnt to death following a house fire along Fletcher Road, Taj Road, Londonville. Could we go to that, please? That took place, a similar fire took place on the 13th of September 2024 when a man identified as 34-year-old Kwesi Squires. Remember, we were dealing with that? And I went to the house and everything. Yeah, look me here. Come back to me. So we were dealing with that also. Also, ladies and gentlemen, just remember, you must be careful about even crossing the road. A Freeport man was killed after being struck and run over multiple times by crossing under the walkover. The man identified as Isaiah Bachu of Freeport was killed in a horrific accident along the Sir Solomon Ocha Highway in Chaguanas on Saturday. Our police said around 10:30 on September the 20th, a man, a 20-year-old of Pepper Village, Grand Couva, was driving northbound in a black Nissan Note when he saw a man attempt to cross the highway near the Seram walkover. Also, ladies and gentlemen, so if the family of Isaiah Bachu could get in contact, it's so sad. But what is it crossing the highway? There's a walkover right under the walkover. Don't play with your life on that road. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a beach outing ends in sorrow after Mover man drowns at Chagaramas Beach on Sunday. The deceased has been identified as 69-year-old Anderson Smith of Poinsetta Drive, Coconut Drive, Port Mover. Smith was reported lining and drinking with two friends at Williams Bay Broadwalk. When around 12:30 he entered the water. Minutes later, bathers alerted his friend that something was wrong and Smith's body was pulled out. Friends go on to bathe and look what happened. Friends carry you, but friends don't bring you back. As I tell you, the beaches the beach has no branches. Also, decomposed body was a decomposed body of a Laventil man was found in a makeshift latrine. Police launched an investigation. The police have launched an investigation following the discovery of a decomposing body of Wallace Thomas at his home along Assam Private Road in Prigzaland, Laventil on Sunday afternoon around 1 p.m. on Sunday. Police arrived and the resident discovered the body in a makeshift outdoor latrine behind So apparently it was decomposed. He fell inside the outhouse. Okay, so sad. If anybody has any information, get in contact with me. Also, a poison tragedy. Young woman found dead after ingesting multiple chemicals. Tragedy struck in Red Hill, Derby on Friday when a 21-year-old Uslin Young was found dead in a bedroom after reportedly ingesting a deadly mix of toxic chemicals. Police said around 12:45, Young was discovered unresponsive at her home. Apparently, she had mixed. Apparently, investigators have recovered several poisonous substances believed to be ingested by the young lady. Gramazone, purple blaster, muriatic acid, and Carista, 20% SL. Unbelievable. Also, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, on Sunday, a Guyana emergency officer in custody is in custody after soldiers shot multiple times during a domestic row in San Juan. The domestic dispute between a woman and a soldier and an off-duty police officer assigned to Guyana emergency branch spiraled into violence on Sunday around 4:45. The off-duty police officer, identified as Chad Cache, reportedly got into an argument with his ex-girlfriend, during which he dealt her several blows about the body. 33-year-old Emilio Constantine, a member of Trinidad and Tobago Regiment, intervened. Right? Cache allegedly drew Constantine to the ground before he drew his licensed firearm and shot him approximately 6 times about the body. Constantine was later rushed to hospital where he is in a critical condition. So if that is his ex-woman, so then maybe Constantine know her. Well, yeah, apparently she with Constantine. Well, I don't know, but it's just sad. So they just have to leave people, and just walk away because you don't know they can put you in trouble. Today, look at Cache. Cache is in problems now. Chad Cache is in problem, 34-year-old officer. Because you don't know what about if something happens to Emilio Constantine, the guy who was shot? What about? And it goes to how you never know these things could turn. When someone sustained multiple gunshot injuries. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, 3 men were shot during an early morning ambush in Londonville, Guyana on Saturday. Police said around 5:40, the 19-year-old construction worker Daniel Maynard was driving a white Nissan Ring Road in convoy with a gold Nissan Tida with him, where 24-year-old Kevin Seas and 25-year-old Joe Thompson, both of Londonville. As the vehicle approached the Londonville Ice Depot along Caparo Valley Brasso Road, several loud explosions rang out. That is about 5:40 in the morning. A white Nissan Wingwood pulled opposite the depot and 2 men armed with what appeared to be assault rifle exited the vehicle and opened fire on the group. The victim attempted to escape. Maynard, who was struck, drove directly to the Londonville police post. He and Seas were later taken to Shoguna's health facility by police. Their officers also saw Thompson seeking treatment for multiple gunshot wounds after he reportedly jumped from the vehicle and ran into safety before being rescued by a passerby. Maynard sustained gunshot wound to the right buttock and a graze to the wrist, and was later discharged. Seals suffered wounds to his forearm, leg, and chest, while Thompson was shot in the arms and buttocks. So imagine you at that hour of the morning. Also, gunmen chase and shoot 2 in Marival, victim hospitalized after ambush and chase into U.S. Embassy construction site. Around 6:40 on September the 19th, residents reported hearing a series of loud explosions along Valleton Avenue. When officers responded, they discovered a silver Nissan Tida, registration PDA 2216, riddled with bullets, holes several 9mm and 5.56 pen shells were also found at the scene. Investigators revealed that 2 suspects, both of African descent, carried out the attack. One was reportedly dressed in a white hoodie, while the other was wearing a black hoodie, armed with a firearm. The armed suspect first chased a 33-year-old of Upper Gonzales into the U.S. Embassy. Because remember, U.S. Embassy building there, but that's the construction site. Firing several shots, Emmanuel was later found by St. Clair police officers suffering from a gunshot wound to his left hand and broken left leg. He was taken to Portsmouth General Hospital. Look, I'm showing you the video here. Look at it. This is when they come out for you. Watch. I'm just showing it to you. Watch. See? Just imagine that. Just imagine that. Normal in tongue and then normal. When it's going to be you, when somebody's going to ambush you. And that is why last week Friday I spoke about the threat, an imminent threat that we are facing right now with respect to my safety, and we did report it to the police, and we are pursuing the persons of interest in this matter. We are pursuing it, and I brought it to the attention of the police already. I spoke about it on Friday. I wouldn't go back. If you missed Friday program, well, you need to go back and listen to it. But I spoke about it. Because we're not going to I'm not going to end up like this guy from America. What's his name again? Charlie Kirk. Yeah. Somebody said, Ian, look at Charlie Kirk in Trinidad. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to end up like that. We're not going to end up like that at all because they're terrible and wicked people around us. And we must deal with them. Also, brave residents subdued knife-wielding attacker in Barataria. Suspect handed over to police. Residents of Sparrow Drive, Barataria, subdued a knife-wielding man minutes after he attacked two men on Saturday, 20th of September. Reports indicate that two men ages 21 and 22 were walking along Sparrow Drive when they got into an argument with the suspect near a playway booth. The man subsequently pulled out a knife and stabbed both men in their backs. This is right in Sparrow Drive in Barataria. Yeah. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a fast break, and when we come back, but we just want to talk about CPL, and I want to take you to the video with the 12-year-old and my investigation when we come back.
The I.A.N Show will be right back.
Looking for a full-time secondary school where your child feels safe, supported, and inspired? Experience the difference at Upper Level Educational Institute. Our passionate teachers and interactive classes ensure students remain actively engaged and excited to learn. Classes are also available part-time for students, repeaters, and adult learners. Sign up for any part-time subject and get CSEC Math free. Upper Level, a great place to learn, where students come first. Register today.
It's a jungle out there. Only have breakfast and coffee with the giraffes.
Wake up to ocean views in beautiful, peaceful Cedrus. Lots available at an unbelievable price of $85,000. You can build right away and live the dream, but hurry, only a few left. Call now to claim yours today.
Discover top quality, brand new and roll-in-roll-off vehicles at Euro Japan Motors, dealer in Toyota, Nissan, Honda, and more. Shop online and we will deliver and service at your door. We offer a variety of automotive services. Euro Japan Motors, a service beyond your expectations.
Book the Ian Allen Network for a live broadcast of all your special events, including parties, seminars, political and religious events, prayers, funerals, weddings, and more, live on the #1 network. Book now, and use our platform to broadcast to millions of our viewers. If they can't make it, they can view it, live on the Ian Allen Network. Contact our offices at 225-4327 or 225-3250, and book your live event coverage today.
Cantana, where you get them rims? Drive, I went to Racetrack Wheels for the best in brand name rims and the best in brand name tires for my car. Yeah, that's why I get my rims.
High blood pressure doesn't wait, and neither should you. Aja Nutrition's blood pressure support is crafted with a clinical strength blend to help you take control naturally. gentle on the body, powerful for your heart. Blood pressure support by I.A.N Nutrition. Naturally strong.
Dear viewers, be reminded that we go live on multiple platforms. If our YouTube is down, you have other options. You can view us live on Facebook on the I.A.N Network or live from our website at ianalleyne.org.
Variety Supplies is at it again, bringing you exciting new arrivals every month. Cook up delicious meals with our top quality pots and covers, ranging from 8 to 26 inches. Get towers, stainless steel bowls in all sizes, elegant serving trays and platters, food warmer pans, strainers, and more. Check out our firecracker standing and tabletop stoves. Everything you need all in one place. Denny at 99 Guapa Road, Faizabad. Hundreds of unique items you won't find anywhere else.
Welcome back to the Ian Allen Show.
Everybody was excited. I guess everybody was excited yesterday as TKR crowned CPL champions for fifth time after thrilling. It was indeed a thrilling final. The Trinbago Night Riders are champions of the Caribbean Premier League once again, clinching their fifth title after defeating the Guyana Amazon Warriors in a nail-biting final at the Providence National Stadium in Guyana. The Warriors who won. We have any videos or anything as we speak? Okay. The Warriors who won the toss and choose to bat. We are happy that they won. But you must take a page out of everything that you saw there. In the past, I know members of, I know the players of both sides, and they have had, on both sides, it is a competition. The final, it will have one winner. But you listen to people how they said silly things about the players in Guyana, that Tahir is responsible, Hitmaya, and you listen. And similar to our players, when we don't do good, the same people that cheer us, they will boo us and say, this one wrong, that one wrong. But it's a game. But sometimes I listen to those things and I say, look at that, they'll make all these funny videos about these people. But remember, they were cheering them just last week. They were cheering them. That human beings are funny, They are funny, and I guess Tahir made that decision. Whatever decision he made, and one of my guys here, he explained it well to me. He said in the past, what is that you said? Usually teams will prefer to bowl first and chase runs after. So try to restrict the batting team as best as possible. And then go and chase the runs, and maybe that's what the Guyanese fans were expecting. But Tahir did it differently. He decided to bat first. So his expectation was to make a very high run and then defend it after. That's exactly what happened. But you listen to all these people, and sometimes, you must understand, people might say silly thing, the banter, as they say. People say this, people say that, and it's just a game, And everybody will come back and to the captain of the TKR, my good friend, Nicholas Puran. I want to say a special hello to him and the team. I spoke, in fact, last night, early this morning, I spoke to him briefly in a video call, but with other friends. And I wish them all the best. And, we really hope that, they continue, and they have made Trinidad proud. And we are happy. And there's no beef, and I want to make it clear, there's no beef with Guyana. There's no beef. There's no bacchanal. And you should have seen how the president handed the trophy to the TKR team, and everything was done so professionally, and everything was done really nice. And just we can't make a handful of people and make bacchanal on social media and whatnot. And we wish the other side, the Guyana Warriors, all the best, and make sure that CPL is next year again. It is next year again, and before you say Jack Robinson, it is January, and you're preparing for a game. And it's all about being prepared, and maybe wherever you thought you missed and wherever you thought you lost, all you need to do is to go back. And let me tell you something. That game is a science, you know. You will look at Pollard, you will look at the TKR captain and Nicholas, and you would look at Tahir and them, and you will realize that before somebody holds a bat, they would know where to position that person. They would know where to position their fielders because they know it's a science. They study each player. And sometimes these things happen, and sometimes they'll always have a win. Somebody will win and somebody will lose. But, I mean, we wish them all the best. We wish the other side who have lost all the best. Next year, CPL is next year again. And I hope that our team don't just, I mean, we could celebrate and bask in the success and whatnot, but we have to practice and keep at it. Keep at it. We have to do that. We have to keep at it. So I'm going to take a fast break now. So we wish them all the best. We wish Puran and Polado and Bravo, everybody, all the best. I should link up with them in a couple of days or so. And but we wish him all the best. We wish Puran all the best. He's a great guy. He's a great guy. And to the other side, see where you all did wrong. See where you made mistakes. And don't bash one another. Don't bash them. Look, I met Tahir also. I know Tahir. I met him in Guyana. Remember during the Global Super League, I had the opportunity of meeting all the players. And in fact, I was like a spokesperson there. We carried the entire, we carried it live. We carried a lot of the interviews live and whatnot. And that's why people need to understand the role of the I.A.N. network. Out there, we are doing, you know, we are sending out the I.A.N. network, sending it out there. So we're going to take a fast break, and when we come back, we'll tell you what went wrong, what went on. Tragedy in Friendship Village, considering a 12-year-old. Remember, we don't stop at 7 o'clock, so I'm going to take it further. We're going to take it further when we come back.
The I.A.N. Show will be right back.
Tired of throwing money on rent? Own your piece of freehold land in Grand Couva for just $148,000. Safe, peaceful, family-friendly, and ready to build. Call now and make the smart move for your family's future.
Looking to complete your home? Be sure to check out Ramesh & Sons Home Furnishing Limited. We offer modern and affordable furnishings for any household. We carry all major brands of refrigerators, stoves, washers, dryers, and more. Check out our Blaufund line of German stainless steel look of chest freezers. Remember, we also carry a wide range of stylish and cost-effective furniture in our very own Relax King brand. Visit our showroom at 99 Calcutta Road, Freeport for the best prices. Contact 232-5170. Ramesh & Sons Home Furnishing Limited. Fulfilling all your household needs.
Step into the colors and flavors of India at the India in Style Expo opposite the Center of Excellence Mokoya. Dive into our Indian Food Festival featuring a delicious variety, plus explore vibrant Indian clothing, elegant outfits for the entire family, perfect for every occasion. Open daily from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. opposite the Center of Excellence in Mokoya. Get ready, Shogunas! The Fab India Expo is back, starting on September 18th, right opposite the Medford gas station, Shogunas. Shop authentic Indian fashion, food, jewelry, home decor, and much more. Don't miss out the Fab India Expo opposite Medford gas station, Shogunas, your one-stop cultural destination.
Unbeatable deals, unbeatable experience. More savings, more smiles. Shop smart, save more at SNS. Quality you trust, prices you love. At SNS Supermarket, we make every trip rewarding. From unbeatable promotion to top-tier customer service, we bring you the best deals with an endless variety and effortless shopping.
I.A.N TT offers over 25 years of experience, are retinal specialist and the latest cutting-edge equipment. We handle diagnostic and surgical needs for retina, cataract, glaucoma, pediatric and diabetic eye care. Also glasses. We provide it all under one roof. Our head office is located seconds off the Freeport flyover. Branches also in North, South and Tobago. Call 349 eyes for more information. Payment plans are available. I.A.N TT, taking eye care into the future.
Welcome back to the Ian Show.
Remember, half of this interview will go over to after 7. So those persons who are home right now, you'll have to have access to I.A.N Network on Facebook. Tell your grandchildren you want to see it on social media, on the I.A.N Network on Facebook, I.A.N Network on YouTube. Because coming out to the end, we made an amazing breakthrough. I made a breakthrough, but it's concerning the 12-year-old schoolgirl found dead near a recreation ground. Let's go straight to it.
When was the last time you spoke to your daughter?
It was Friday evening around 1 o'clock.
Where she lives, right here?
Well, this is her grandmom.
This is her grandmom,
I live up on the ground on the savannah that side.
Okay.
I left to go and drop my other 2 daughters up by the mom. Me and the mom not together, right? Right? She had left and mashed up everything and left and gone. Right? And the children them will be with me very often. They'll be with me because I just have to send them to school and take care of them. Right? And I left her about 1 o'clock here. She came by, she grandmom and she spent the night.
She came here and spent the night?
Yeah, she spent the night Friday night.
Is it a normal thing for her to spend the night here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she did ask, well, her brother, daughter just come, stepdaughter just come in and both of them is friends.
Okay.
So she just spend the companion with the...
Yeah, so it's a normal thing for her to spend the night here by your grandmother. And what exactly happened from there?
Well,
They said she left?
Yeah, well, when I called my mom. She told me she left. She had left and to come home to bathe and brush her teeth and thing and pack up her school bag and thing. And she soaked her uniform to wash to prepare for school tomorrow. Right? Well, she also took out a picture with me sleeping in the hammock because I had reached home in the morning.
Yeah.
right? And she never come, she never return home.
Because this is so far, this is all what we know. 12-year-old schoolgirl found dead near her recreation ground. Near the community of Friendship Village is in shock and mourning after the body of a 12-year-old schoolgirl, Mariah Seenath, was discovered near Friendship Village recreation ground on Saturday. Police said around 12:55 p.m. on September 20th, first responders from St. Martin Police Station received a report of a motionless body lying near a track on the ground of Superior St. Martin. When officers arrived, they were met by the woman who said she was walking through the area around 12:50 p.m. Yes, Saturday, when she saw several dogs nearby. On checking, she discovered the body of a young girl lying on her back, what appeared to be a bruise to her stomach and grass around her neck. The girl was later identified as Mariah Seenath, a student of St. Martin.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have to stop. Come. Hold a second. Before we go further, the mother of the 12-year-old girl just walked into studio. She just walked into studio.
She's 13 years.
She's 13. Okay, 13. Yeah. She and the husband does not live together. Before we go with that interview, I wanted to speak with her. And there are certain questions I would like to ask her. So we can't play on the whole interview, but I know what I will do. I want to hear from her, so we're going to take a fast break. Let me just prep up with a mic and just to hear from her before we come back to you. Because she has her side to say, because apparently she and the husband don't live together.
No.
Okay. All right, when we come back. Okay, so let's give me a couple minutes.
The I.A.N Show will be right back.
Eyewear Limited, a leader in the eyewear business with complete glasses which include frame, lens, and eye test for only $3.95. We have one of the largest selections of frames and brands for you to choose from, such as Gucci, Tom Ford, Balenciaga, St. Laurent, and even the Ray-Ban Meta glasses. Conveniently open from Sunday to Sunday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So visit us at 91D Main Road, Montrose Mall, or M6 Plaza, Endeavour.
Thinking of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bar Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks, and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bar Doors and Windows, always a better choice.
Do you know just how important tires are in getting the maximum performance from your car? Dunlop, a leading manufacturer of ultra-high performance tires, carefully designed grooves and blocks for more rubber-to-road contact.
The game is on. Join the All Fours tournament at Double R Restaurant and Bar every Wednesday. Compete for a first prize of $2,000. The action starts at 6 p.m.
Into Sensational Beauty Studio by Tina, your one-stop beauty destination. From micro shading and brow tinting to makeup, hair coloring, manicures, pedicures, and relaxing massages. Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Walk-ins and appointments welcome. Book today.
Welcome back to the Ian Allen Show.
Have Ian Allen live and in person at your business and showcase your product and services to over 100 million viewers across the Ian Allen network. This is your chance to let millions know about your company or services. Book your live from 30 minutes or more and watch your business be transformed with Ian Allen Live. To book your live, contact Ian Allen at 225-4327 or call our offices at 225-3250 or 389-7018. Don't miss this opportunity. Call and book today.
Welcome back to the Ian Allen Show.
I had to stop the interview with the father of the child. With the father of the child, I had to stop the interview. Why? Because this is the mother, the father and mother. The father made some statements, and I want to clear the air. How long you are now? I had to stop that interview. We have that whole interview to you, and there are questions I want to ask you. When was the last time you see your child, miss?
As she 2 weeks ago, I gone, he had 2 months check-in one, I gone and I take it, I organize all the children. Ali Master helped me with all the books for the 2 big ones. He begged me to make Melanie. He tell me he got change. 3 years and a half he changed, he started back drinking and playing the ass after she turned 3 years and a half, right? Right, he gone, he gave me the check.
How did they break up? You break up. How long are they break up now? Let's go to that.
We break up 3 years and a half now.
You live with somebody, Malik. You have a friend.
Right.
But how come Mariah, the little girl that died, she said when she go up there, she don't like to be by you?
Right, because me and he they used to quarrel.
You and the man?
Right, we used to quarrel and thing, and I used to go by my brother, right? But here is, he say, let him come, he went to, he settle down, right?
And he be even good?
Right. So I carry up the children up there, but Friday, he supposed 2 weeks, I say, well, let me see the children, I'm missing them, let them come now, don't spite me, I don't spite you.
So wait, who's spiting you?
The father.
The man who we now talk to on TV there?
Yeah,
right,
he tried to spite me. He say, he say, well, when you come in, I say, well, I could come Saturday. I have to lie and tell him I could come Saturday to sleep with him, for him to bring the children up.
Let me sleep with him.
I swear, I had to go and go with him. Right, Saturday.
I thought I'll break up.
Right, he want me come. He holding the children to get at me. Right? So, when he bring up the 2 children, I say, let me talk to Mariah because she had to come. I said, Mariah, why you don't want to come? I said, I want to see her. I said, why you want to come? I said, and you have football Saturday, and you have a game Saturday. She smiled. She feel happy. So, he gone in the room and what she had. Maria and all tell me that. Because anytime I call to talk to him, he always pushing thing in the head. He always putting it on loudspeaker. So Mariah tell me, Ma, don't call to talk, because she phone going to fix. I can't get to talk to she. So I had to go through she to talk to them. So he said, put it on loudspeaker. I said, Marlon, when they're up by me, you just get to talk to them whole night he calling. He calls any man and all to quarrel with me. Whole night he doing mischief. If he call my auntie from my way and tell she has set a thing about me, don't send no barrel. Right, let me tell you about the check money. He give me the check money, I take it, I go and I buy Melanie. She's 5 years. Uniform, socks, shoes, everything, right? I go and I buy everything. I get all the children books. Alima's helping and help me with all the children books, right? He is a fella, he just drink, gamble, and them fellas don't like him.
If we could crop the screen with the father and I,
and here
while
is,
she's speaking about him.
you could go and ask all the neighbor, Robert, Tony, and Taliban. All of them don't like him because he's leave the children. They just have to go by Robert and spend the night by a man.
When last he did that?
He did that last 2 months. He spent out the 2 check money.
Okay.
He gone and he run them Spanish with it. Right?
Well, he did said he was running Spanish. He
Right.
tell me that was a mistake.
Right.
He was running some Spanish girls, some hot
Right.
things.
The TV phone, the ID card, everything. Right? I never do nothing. I is a soft-hearted person. I never spite. He trying to spite me with them children. When I tell him why he didn't bring up Mariah. So here it is now.
Let's go to Friday.
Friday, when he dropped the 2 children, I sent 2 pieces of KFC, McDonald's and fries for Mariah. Because Mariah didn't come. I said, make sure and give Mariah that. You know, he didn't come home whole night. He lime till 5 o'clock in the morning. He come home. That child tell him, Daddy, come back home earlier. He said, yeah, I go come back, and he never come back.
But I thought she spent there by the grandmother.
Yes, she spent the night down there, but she didn't get the chicken that I sent, right? She ended up spending the night.
Well, he thought the chicken,
right.
okay, I just took piece of chicken, right?
No, he didn't eat it out. He let it waste. He gave it to the dog. When she spent the night, why you going and wake up at 13-year-old 7 o'clock in the morning to go and wash uniform in the bush? And it have about 4 or 5 cars down Friendship where they live in. Right? So
it's not really bush, because if you where you pass
but
behind
she
the old
sent up
grandmother.
the child.
You have all that video,
she sent up the child.
Behind the grandmother house, then you walk up and I cannot track, but
it's a lonely,
place that, but a little part is lonely.
But in the evening
right? But
time,
right here,
people
it
walk.
the big savannah and whatnot, and they live in the squatting area right there.
And Marlon, occasionally, he always threatening to kill me, burn down the house, and give them children poison to drink.
He tell you that?
Just the other day, he tell me he take Melanie, and he tell Melanie, ask my sister-in-law, he say he will give Melanie something to drink, and he will drink too, if I don't come back.
Or maybe he frustrated.
Right? So, he tell me that. When I tell him, where Mariah, I only I know my child
so
in
go back
trouble.
to Saturday morning now.
Right, Saturday morning. Because the mother tell me she not getting through with the father. Right, so I call. He only calling on my phone. So I give my daughter it. So I say, where Mariah, boy, where Mariah?
It's Saturday morning?
Yeah, where Mariah? Where Mariah? He, he lie and tell me, the child lay by Auntie Betty. I say, where Mariah again, next 2 hours? Where Mariah? The child lay running around
all
with
the time
Crystal.
Looking for Mariah?
All this time, she done dead in the bush. But
nobody didn't know they were looking.
Right. So I say, and she a game Saturday, where Mariah? But why you lying? So I tell them, bring up the child Saturday now. So if you bring them up, they go say Saturday, Sunday, and go Monday with the bus to school.
There's the husband here, right? There's the man here.
I go drop them in.
There's the husband up on the photograph here.
Right. Me and he are married. We live 17 years together.
Okay.
I used to live down the hill by his mother, Friendship. Right? She took out the lights on the children. The children used to have tests.
Let me not go down that road.
Right.
Focus on the child. Go ahead.
Right. When we do take stop 2 o'clock, the sister after 2, the sister call and bawling. Bawling. He say, Mariah come, they find she dead in the bush. Well, I take up everything and I gone clear. I run down. I leave everything and I run down there.
Mariah, I beg you to come back with you. With she father beg you and
but
say,
he
"Ma,
was
come back."
very abusive, yes.
So he said, beat you?
She
You
said,
make report
Ma,
to the police
she
station?
said,
Is that
Ma,
reports?
yeah. She said, Ma, it have plenty of reports. They dropping me by my brother. He go beg me, I go give him a chance, I go come back. He go beat me, he go run me with cutlass. If I want to give him no sex, he go run me with cutlass. I go have to go and stay by Fats right under by the mother house. He was very abusive. I couldn't live in a relationship no more.
Okay, and how old are you
right?
now?
I 38 years old. Right? I was like a mother and a father in one for my children. I know where I passed to my Mariah. Huh?
You feel Mariah. I want to ask you something.
I feel.
Anyhow.
Wait,
Here,
he
hold
said
on.
Mariah
Wait.
take out a picture with me on the hammock.
On the hammock, right. I have
That
a
is
video.
that is a lie.
Why?
How he could say Mariah take out a picture with you on the hammock before she gone and put the thing on the thing to make it look like he did in the hammock. I don't trust he. I don't trust him. You know why I go
You
say
don't trust
lie?
the man I spoke to there?
I don't trust the
But he
father.
have a side for you too, you know. But that you came and you... So, but,
I
but let me
leave
ask
him
you
because
something.
I he.
I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
I found out your brother, which is like his ex-brother-in-law, which is your brother. Your brother's be down there.
No.
But your brother was drunk and by his house on Saturday morning.
Which brother?
Some brother you have that was drunk by his house.
Which brother? I don't have no brother. I was drunk by his house.
Serious?
What brother?
Reynolds Loxing is your brother?
No, that is not my brother. That is them brother-in-law. That is where Marlon sister the day with daddy brother-in-law of them. That is nothing to me.
Okay. So
Right.
Reynolds Loxing is who brother?
Lover, husband.
Who's
who she
lover?
make,
Me?
That is Marlon's sister.
Uh-huh.
That is Marlon's sister.
Marlon's sister
Make
named
3
Lover.
children for
Name Lover. What name? What?
Lover.
Lover.
Right.
Reynolds Loxing. Who's Reynolds Loxing?
That is them brother-in-law.
That is them brother-in-law?
Yeah, that is nothing to me. And he tell me, he wake up, he see Reynolds Loxing sleeping drunk in the hammock.
Remember, we don't end at 7, yeah? We don't end at 7. We're just trying to put it how this 12-year-old girl died, but we just want to hear from the mother side. Let's take to let you know we don't end at 7. Go ahead. Go to I.A.N Network on Facebook and YouTube. I'm just telling you one time. Go ahead.
Crime Watch does not end at 7 p.m. It continues on all our platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and on our website. Download the I.A.N app today.
Let's be crying when they go by the
So come back
grandmother
to
at
me.
10, 11 o'clock in the
So
night
right.
to call the father.
But you get up in the
she
morning.
running them.
Hold on. She leave, right? Because I did a whole interview and went up there and thing, you know.
Yeah,
I would have
sorry.
played that whole 37. No, nobody else see that as yet. I have that to show where she died and whatnot. But let me tell you something. She left home. She walked up the road. She walked up the road. She went up. She taped him. This is what she did. She taped him sleeping.
All that time.
She taped him sleeping. And then she changed her clothes and went back.
But all that time the mother didn't get into with Marlon. How come?
So
All
Marlon
that
was sleeping
time.
on the hammock.
Right, and I was calling him, you didn't get into with him. Now he started ring down my phone.
He was drunk and sleeping.
Right, he was
But
drunk
what, but what your brother was doing by his house, your brother, sorry, not your brother. What his ex-brother-in-law was?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know. I don't have no idea.
Well, you wouldn't have nothing to do with that.
No, I don't have
Well,
anything.
the ex-brother-in-law was by his house. What's your ex-brother-in-law name again?
Bambi, they just call him
Bambi. Reynolds Loxing.
Right.
Bambi. That is
Yes.
the man. So that is the man. That is the man who walked out, who was there in the hammock when the girl went home.
Well, why you lie? Why you lie and say the child there by Crystal riding around? Why you lie and
Okay,
say
let me explain the role of
the child there by
Reynolds Loxing
auntie?
played. When the father came home in the morning, when this man came to his house, Mariah Seenath, he saw Reynolds sleeping in the hammock. And he pulled up, he didn't know who it was.
Yeah, he
And
tell
he
me.
realized Reynolds, we because Reynolds don't come up there. And he started quarrel and thing. But what we heard, and from an anonymous source, is the day your daughter walked out of the house, she walked out in the company of Reynolds. through the savannah and going down the hill. And a piece of metal, you had them kind of bouncy thing?
Yeah, that is the sister-in-law one.
The trampoline?
Yeah, that is.
A piece of metal like that, part of the trampoline went missing. And apparently, where the body was found, they took that same piece of pipe into the ground. Right? Look the pipe there. Look up by the house. I tell her, do my thing. Right, this is the metal here. From the trampoline. And I could go back to where I use the same piece of iron, get to the hole. Right, get to the hole and you will see.
I want to tell you now why I come
right,
here
come back
too.
to me here.
Why I
go
come
ahead.
here too. I come here, right. I go on friendship to drop some clothes and KFC for my son.
Hold on. So so
Right.
the same metal, right? The same metal. The same metal from the trampoline. When the person, whatever they beat this girl with, it had to be that piece of iron because right next to her body, it had a little 5-inch hole in the ground. When I use the same metal I walk with, watch your spot. Audio, please, if we could get it. Audio, please. So the person, what they did, bow. So while they're thinking, they might be thinking, and they push the switch. So you see, can't push no more again, similar to this. So you see, but this is the hole here. This is the hole right here. So for me to peel this, now stop right here, stop. Go back a little bit, frame by frame, please. Now it had a little hole in the ground, listen to me, it had right there, it had this little hole in the ground there, it had a hole in the ground, right next to the body. So I realized, well, what kind of steel they use? Not knowing, I pick up the steel from by the trampoline there, and this is the piece of metal they use because it went down direct into the hole there. Go ahead. Huh? No, I wouldn't walk down with this.
No,
this is a murder weapon.
Yeah.
Where I pelting this? I can peel this straight where I can peel this way.
And
So you understand?
Can I peel this behind
So the
that
same distance, come back to me. The same distance when they pick up that metal and put it down in the ground like that. Because where she was lying, it had a hole right there, right? Like a hole where the metal went down. So I want to know about what piece of metal they use. When I went home back by the house and I pick up a next one similar to that, because the trampoline was dismantled, it had a metal, the metal went down like that, the exact height. So now this is in no way casting aspersions on anybody, but what we know so far is that persons in company said that Mariah was leaving with Renald Tiloxing, aka Bambi.
Yeah, but where I want to know why he didn't send up Mariah with the rest of the girls, them always together. She dad didn't send she up with the rest of girls Friday with me.
But Mariah did not want to come by you.
Right, let me tell you.
How old are the girls?
He always, Mariah is 13, one is 10 and one is 5. He always pushing thing in the children head for me to come back.
They're not comfortable.
No, for me to come back over there.
Right.
He always pushing thing in the head. And if they don't want to think, he watching them hard and he want to hit them and he want. Look, he take a saw and hit up my son in the back because my son tell him, "It good, mommy, gone because you just lie stink." And he take this saw and well hit him up all in the neck and then look, I could bring him and show you the marks.
How old is he?
My son is 17 years and my son's to stand up for me. Right?
That is not your son with him?
Yes, with him. I have 4 children together with
him.
A big son, a 17-year-old, a 13-year-old, a 10-year-old, and a 5-year-old. And right.
And where was he? And where was the 17-year-old?
The 17-year-old, he beat up the 17-year-old, hit him up with the thing, the saw, and he gonna buy my brother a Palmas.
So he don't live with Marlon.
He gone down there to stay, but he hit him up. If Mahesh was there, that would have never happened to my daughter.
But what made your daughter stay back and not be dropped with everybody else Friday? Because she said she wanted to spend the night with her grandmother.
He what she had. Maria, my next daughter, said she wanted to come, but he come and watch, and she had. So when I say, and you have a game, girl, and you have a game Saturday, why you come? And she get happy. Right on, Porter Spain under 17.
Mariah
she used to play game,
17 football?
Top football there, and she does play game in school. She's a very good footballer.
Okay.
Right? True on me. The father don't care nothing about his children. All he care about is me, running down me. And he holding them against me. As like, if he can't get to me, I can't get to my children. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So why I come up here, I carry down the children just now, a while back.
I tell a bacchanal down there.
Right.
I just somebody don't call me from the zoo
Right.
and tell me to have a
To
bacchanal.
see the
When
teachers,
you bacchanal the
a
people,
minute. No.
what happened?
A minute to see the teachers, right? So the teacher told me that they will have to come to school to see for counseling
Social
because
services,
Maria keep crying, right? So she said, well, they have to go through the social welfare.
Come closer to me.
And the social welfare, and they will have to come to school. So I said, miss, well, right now I don't really want my daughters down there because if he had to go to work, where them going? The grandmother done her care. She just tell them all, go up the hill. When they come 9, 10 o'clock in the night to call the father because he did drinking. We all do. Why all they don't go home and lock up and sleep? The grandmother. She don't care. Now they're crying. What they crying for? She done that already. It's I hurting right now. True as she, we living up in the back there in the bush, without current.
Well, they living there 9 years now.
Who? Not me, not with he. I leave here, he leave here going in 3 years, going in 4 years
How
now.
long you living there?
He living there about 8 years now.
8 years, 9
Right?
years. And you are not current, but you have a comfort letter.
Right, but we are saying, I go on and get self-help, the bill in the back by when the grandmother dead and gone, he said, let Marlon bill it. When we bill it, she wait until everything just to backfill, just to cast now, right? And she run away from there. She took out the lights on my children when they had tests. So I passed through real thing there, that's why I leave. Right? They used to take up cutlass. Look, the sister rush up to me with a baby in my hand to pelt me with a stone.
When?
Just this evening there, Nina Seenath. I fed up at them. I don't want my children wrong them.
Your daughter is dead. You need justice.
I need justice. I
if
want
I
justice.
With he say and she say and how they
yes,
treat you,
I want justice.
Morning.
I want justice for my child. Look, me I sleep. Me I eat for the whole day. Me I eat 2 days now. I sleep. I only crying. Maria only crying.
You have a 6-month-old baby?
A 9-month-old baby.
You have a 9-month-old baby with this man up in Malik.
But he treat them better than their own father. He always treat them with respect. He used to tell the children to hit me, cuss me, and come in the bed with me and the fella to sleep. Right? He treat them, he always tell them, respect your mother, don't talk to your mother so. He always treat them better than he just leave the children all over. He threatened even to kill the children, to take their life and burn down the house with me in it. As God hear me, he could go and ask everybody in the back there. But Marlon is a quiet fella, but he's very sly and dangerous.
All that I hear here today, all that I am hearing today, I want to know how that girl died. I
want justice for my daughter.
Interview with Marlon. I spoke to his mother. I went up to the area. I went up back to where the body was found, and that is how I found out. And Marlon didn't tell me. Only after we figured out, he forgot to tell me that it had a man who was sleeping there, which is his, as he says, ex-brother-in-law. Ex-brother-in-law. That is lover, ex-husband.
Yeah.
Tilok Singh.
Yeah, she have children for him.
Right, Bambi. Right? he was by them. So I'm not casting aspersions on anybody. They called 2 names also.
Well, right now he have my 2 girl children with him now, and I want to go for them. I want the police to go for them. I don't want my girl children with any
Even though
hands.
you have to go to court.
Right.
Go to the courts and
I
maybe
will do
join.
that.
And you have an order from the court with respect to custody.
The other day when I went back up there, he intentionally tell me that he gonna put the children in a home. And I cannot see them. It's just to spite me. He will do anything to spite me. Because he can't get me back. I don't want him back. He and his family is not nice people. Very curling, violent.
You see all that we are saying here today? That's still my business.
Yes,
it was
it
my
still
business.
can't bring back Mariah.
I can't bring back your daughter. I need to know how your daughter's body ended up in the bush. And I've made a serious breakthrough. I don't want to say nothing here, but glad that we had to stop that interview with him. And you just came to my studio and I was able to talk to you. All right? I understand that you're hurt and things didn't go good with you and him. But at the end of the day, just like you, they want to know who killed your daughter.
Mariah used to want me to go back. You know, Mariah bring up all the bird paper and thing for me, and she said, Ma, take Queen out. Take Queen, she fed up. She fed up and she fed up. She said, Ma, take Queen. I didn't want to take them because he goes, I was spiting him.
She will pack up she book bag and thing and I have a little shot of it.
Yeah, but she said, Ma.
Let him help you. He was there.
Yeah, but she said, Ma, take we. She don't want to go back by him. Ma, you had to take we, you know. She fed up. He leave them all over in the night. Gambling, drinking. He don't care about the children. All he cares is to get me back. That is all he care about.
Yeah, look at it. She packed up her bag and everything. Look at it. Okay, she have everything.
She packed up
she bag and thing, shipping bag. So she ready for school.
As I get up,
See, so there was no kind of thing like running, waiting and you know. She pack up she bag, she waiting. She change her clothes, she gone back by she grandmother. A piece of steel missing from here. So, right, and that was the piece of steel that was used. And we can't find, but that was a piece of steel that the person...
Well, them used to always walk down with steel and thing, you know, when they're going anywhere. Like
Why?
Steel and this and that.
Why?
When the father leave them 9, 10 o'clock in the night, she used to have is either the chopper or a knife. I said, Mariah, how are they sleeping there?
Well, this was the day she was walking.
Because I used to call him.
This was broad daylight.
Yeah.
So she wouldn't walk back with a piece of steel. And the dog stay with her.
Yeah, the dog stay with her.
Yeah, the dog stay with her.
Yeah, the people from down there.
I understand your hurt and
yeah.
You know, we want to get in our back now with you and, him and thing, but at the end of the day, you lost your daughter and you deserve
my
justice.
Precious daughter.
Your precious daughter.
She was like an angel. She never do nothing. She never do nothing bad to say. To go and drink, smoke, lime. She always focus to hit the stars and the goals. And whoever do that, I was just, I can't bear that. I can't bear that. I'm a big daughter. She's the help me with all them children. I can't sleep, I can't eat. Oh, they go do that little child that she's so tiny. Watch how she looking in the picture. Like she's 10 years. That picture is when I kind of move it on in the Ferris wheel. I used to carry them all over. I used to do it everything. I used to do it with a bra and a panty just to make my child happy. Because I had it with the father. But I used to make sure and call every day. How the children eat, the children this, the children that. All they do all the homework, all they pray, and ask God to protect all and guide all and cover all with the blood of Jesus. I used to always tell them. And the little girl, Melanie, used to always tell me, Ma, come let me say our prayers. She always want me to say prayers with you in the night.
But let me tell you something. I understand all the pain. I understand all what you went through. But I don't want to get... I don't want to get any bacchanal part of it.
She's so innocent.
I have to get the part.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you the part I have to get. I have to get the part where Mariah was found in the bush. And I'm just putting it together I spoke to the dad, just so you had your opportunity to talk. He spoke to me. And everybody would know what he had to say.
Well,
right?
he said today he get a wake-up call.
What's the wake-up call?
How his daughter come and die, Mariah. He get a wake-up call. He not going on lime and drink and play the fool, you know.
That is a wake-up call?
Well,
that is a very serious thing. This is a very serious thing. Even though it is true, but it's a serious thing. A little girl, a little 12-year-old girl, 13-year-old girl was found
going
dead.
in 14 years in November. Right, November the 1st.
She maybe plan a little birthday party.
Yeah.
And
next 4 days is the next one birthday. Maria, the one with real crying. Two of them, three of them is 3 years apart. 17, 14 and 11. 11, 14 and 17.
So that is my business. My business is to get justice. Yeah. So I want to thank you. I know this was hard for you, but I think that after I spoke to you outside, I think that I just had to hear what you had to say. I didn't want to put it for tomorrow.
I'm glad I come too.
You understand that to know what's going on, and everybody know. But we have to know. So no stone will be left unturned. Despite what happened to you, and let me tell you something. What you have to do, even you don't take the children at home, what you need to do is to go to the court, go to the court and file for joint custody. Because even though what the father could do what? Maybe the children could stay by the grandmother over weekends and they could spend time there and then spend time by you.
She don't want them there.
I can't say that. That is what you're saying. I can't say that.
She does work. Them cannot stay there. She don't be home. When he working, who gonna see them two little girls?
All right, so, but I tell you, this is also a case that when you see mother and father split up, these children just really have to suffer. When mother and father split up, the children really have to suffer. Everybody go their merry way. You see what's going on here today? How much cases we have like this? Parent, children coming back and forth, all kind of back and forth.
I tell him, Bill himself, if I is to come back, I go come back. Bill himself.
I used to
go to walk with
I tell him I'll try to get the current for him.
I used to go to walk with he and paint and make cement to mind them children.
He's a builder.
I carry Mariah in a little cushion so when she was a baby and put she down so and I go to paint with him, ask him. I was always a good woman to he and a good mother. He could never talk me bad.
So you leave him because of them girl and them?
Which girl and them?
The Spanish girls.
No. He said hide the phone and thing. No, not because of the Spanish. Yeah, no. He was drinking, coming home 2 o'clock, hitting me, abusing me. Not that alone I leave you for. They was texting me on the phone, they telling me they were 500, they were this, they were that.
All we just doing here is just spinning. At the end of the day, we spinning top and mud. My job is to go get who did your daughter that. Full stop. It can't happen again. I'll advise you to go to court and get joint custody. Okay? Yeah. Joint custody. Court would not deny the father from seeing the children, but joint custody.
Yeah,
once they have an environment
he could come and see them, he could have them on a weekend.
You can't come up there in Malik next to Malik people starting. You can't bring the boy up there.
Nah, I will bring them down.
Bring them down and let's see what kind of thing because there's 2 children all I have now.
Yes, he could get them on a weekend or
2
something.
2 children and let's see what they could do.
Yeah, but I don't want nobody playing mother and father for my children. I is the mother.
Well, I respect that.
I know what I do to make Mariah 13 years.
Yeah. And I can imagine how you feel today.
I make cement. Yes, I make cement. I do plastering. I do everything with Marlon doing. Just to make $1. I go hungry belly whole day with Marlon. Just to make $1 to mind my children. Nobody know Mariah get 13 years.
I just want you to know my job is to advise you and to get justice for you.
Yes, sir. Thanks
and I promise you that no stone will be left. We already know who are person of interest again on another side to different angles are looking. I ain't looking at one road now. I'm looking at two angles. I have 2 angles of interest. Two angles of interest. That's all I can tell you. I have 2 angles of interest. Okay? And we'll leave it there. So I give you your time to talk. Right? Tomorrow, everybody will hear the other side.
Thanks, and I hope I get justice.
And he say he still like you. Okay, you want to laugh? Huh? Okay, you want to laugh?
He still like me?
He still like you.
I have feelings for you, but I don't want you back. I don't want you back.
I laugh alone. Was it laugh?
Lie. He does life thing for a big man.
All right, well, guys, I can't say that. Whatever I went and I met him.
He will do anything to make me look bad. And
But remember when all this happened, you in Malika now?
Yes, but why he didn't bring the child Friday?
Well, all right. Maybe she said she didn't want to go. He said she did not want to go because she don't get treated right.
No, she wanted to come. She wanted to come, but he didn't want she to come. He watched she saw. He watched she had.
How you know he watched her?
He gone in the room and watched she had so.
How did they reach up Malik? How did children reach up Malik?
How did they reach up Malik? He bring them in crib and I come down in crib and collect them and carry them up Malik.
Oh, okay. So when you only saw two of them?
Yeah.
So he's carrying them for ice cream and thing?
Yes, I gave him money to travel back. He said the boss said he get paid. I give him passage to travel back.
How good you are.
I give him the 2-piece.
To carry back
I have
for?
a very good heart. He could do me what? I forgive him.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow, remember the run of this program is tonight on television, but you could go back in about 5 minutes and look back at the whole show. Those of you who missed it and share it. This is what the mother of the 12-year-old had to say, because she and this man, Marlon, has been separated, and this is what she said about him. I spoke to him for about 37 minutes, and you'll see it tomorrow. We'll play his side, because she just came to the studio. It wasn't really a planned interview, but she came here to say her side of the story, and I could not tell her, come back tomorrow. I had to do it today. So remember, WhatsApp me on 1-868-294-4081. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ian Allen. Have a good night. Thank you.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna come, we ain't playing. It's the last thing on our mind.